the draw is for the men's singles, so I'm going to go to our database and I'm going to copy on the tabs of the men's singles. I'm going to copy the name of all the participants for the main singles. I had to enter 20 buys simply because the tournament works on groups of 4, 8, 16, 32 and 40 and 64. So in this case, because our group is a group of 44, we're going to go to a group of 64. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to go to my tournament viewer, which is here, the DCS Lookup Men's Singles Championship. I'm going to go to players. As you can see, the players is now empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then record or add the members. So I'm going to enter our members here and I'm going to add it, and that's now going to create the draw. Okay, and as you can see, the draw is being created as it is here. So I'm going to now put the draw on our club website. I'm going to then share it. I'm going to copy the option to embed and I'm going to copy the code. If you go to the club website, you will see that it'll appear just in a moment. So I'm going to close here. I'm going to go then to the club website and I'm going to embed the competitions code there. So embed the code into paste, click next, insert the code, and as you can see now, the code is already been embedded. So we have now the men's singles championship draw that's already been created. So I'm going to then close the men's singles championship and I'm going to now move to the men's pairs. Before we do the men's pairs, as you can see here, I've created the pairing on groups, group 1 to group 8. Okay, because we have 16 players in pairs. I'm going to create those groups now. As you can see, I haven't put names because I'm still going to create those groups. So I'm going to go to this randomize. I'm going to reset so you can see that this is blank. Okay, and I'm going to now go and create. So I'm going to go back to our website or to our spreadsheet. We're going to go to men's pairs. Here are the people that have registered for the men's pairs. I'm going to copy and I'm going to go to this side. I'm going to enter the names of the participants. As you can see, we have a number of competitors per group, so that means that it's going to make groups of pairs, and I'm going to then create a draw. Okay, so you can see this draw is now being created. So here are the 8 groups that have been created. So I'm going to copy this or cut it rather, so that I can then paste it at a later stage. For now, I'm just going to paste it onto a Word document so that I can have the competitions draw. So a new document, and I say this is the draw for the men's pairs, and here is a picture with the draw, so that everyone is clear that this is how it has been made. So those are the pairs draws, and I'm going to go back then to my draw. In this case now, remember we have the this is the singles draw. See? Yeah, this is the singles draw, so I don't need that anymore. I've already done that. I'm going to do now the pairs draw. So here is the pairs draw. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear so that you guys can see that I've okay, so I'm going to clear everything now. As you can see, we have 4 groups here. I'm going to go back to my website to the men's pairs, and I'm going to now create the pairing. So as you can see, groups 7 to 8. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to my draw, and I'm going to add bulk, and there I've got the teams. Okay, and I'm going to add it, and that now is going to create the draw. So here is the draw. I'm going to complete it later on the website with the names of the participants, but there is now the draw for the pairs. In the case of the trips, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a random draw for the trips. So I'm going to reset here, and I'm going to create a random draw from the trips. It is the same group of people for the trips, so I'm going to create a random draw for the trips. Need to remember that at this point in time there might be one person, or there will be one person that will be left out. That person can be used as a substitution, or will be used as a buy person to come in at any point in time. So I'm going to create the groups in this case, and I'm going to draw it. Whoever is being left out, I'm sorry, that's the way the draw will work. Okay, so here are now the groups made for the singles competition, for the trips competition. Okay, and this group will now be, so I'm going to copy or cut this piece and copy it onto the Word document so that we have the groups. So we have in the Word document, and this is now for the men's trips, and I've got the groups in the men's trips. So I'm going to go back to my browser, and I'm just going to go to our website now, and I'm going to say, remember that we're working on groups of 8, but in the case of the trips now we have only 5 groups and 3 buys. So that's how we're going to draw it here. So I'm going to go to my dashboard. This is now this is the page. So let me just go back to my dashboard now to create the trips. Be patient, the connection seems to be a bit slow. Okay, and I'm going to create the men's trips. So DCS Blue Cop men's trips. The buys I'm going to fill up with the teams that have been coming in from the other session, from the social section. I'm going to fill up those from there. So let me just put it in capital then. DCS Cop men's trips. Create. Okay, again I'm going to do a draw of 8 teams. Okay, so in the case of my settings, it's going to be save 8 players. So in this case 8 players is meant by 8 teams. I'm going to add bulk, and I'm going to enter the 3 teams and the buys. I'm going to add it. That's now going to change the competitions, and here we have the competitions for the men's trips. So that's now sorted. I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and the dashboard now will create. So I'm going to, while I wait for the dashboard to come around, I'm going to now reset this and create the draw for the 4s. So I want teams of 4 now, and I'm going to do the draw, and here is my teams of 4. I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to have going to add it to the Word document. So the next one will be the men's fours. And there we have the men's fours as well. So here are the draws for all three of them. And so now I'm going to go back to my dashboard, create my next tournament, which is a bracket, and that would be the DCS Cup Men's Fours Championship. Okay, and in this case I'm going to keep it as a tournament for 8, because remember that we still have a team from the other teams from the social side that has entered for the 4. So in this case what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go, and on the men's 4s I'm going to have 4 groups, and I'm going to have the social group. There is one team, okay, social, that will now take, so then we'll have to have 3 buys so that we can make it to 8. And I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to come and paste it on the my men's fours championship. So I'm going to go to players, so my settings, I'm going to disable that. I'm going to go to players, add bulk, and I'm going to enter there. As you can see, the social is there as well, and we just click on insert, and there is my draws. So these are all the draws for the men's championships, from pairs all the way to trips, to fours actually. And then I'm going to go back to my dashboard now, so that I can create again match my dashboard, so that I can create the ladies singles draw. I'm going to put all of these on the website in just a moment. I just want to complete all the draws, and then I will put them all on the website. This is very easy. It's just to embed it on the website, so you will have all the draws done on the website in just a moment. So I'm going to go here to the ladies singles. I'm going to reopen the ladies singles championship, and I'm going to then go to our website, to the ladies singles, and because in this case there's 21 ladies, I made a group of 32, so I'm going to copy that. Okay, there's 11 buys in this case, so I'm going to copy that, go back to my ladies singles, and I will then say I want this to be a tournament of, so you can see there's a tournament of 32, so that is a group of 16s. So I'm going to add my players. It's creating the random draw, and there is the draw for the ladies. So we've done the ladies singles. So I'll put all these draws now on the website. I think this completes the live draw. If you have any questions or if you have any queries, just please post it on the WhatsApp group, and we can take all your recommendations from there. So good luck, and as soon as we come back to the greens, we will then start with the competitions. We're able to talk about dates, etc. for the competitions. Have a good day, and we will see you in the next stream.